Good morning. Come on in. Welcome. Tag and share. Please come on in. Please invite your friends and your followers. I truly, truly appreciate it. Just come on in. Come on in. Come on in this morning. Okay, so welcome to the Money Matters Morning Show, where we talk all things faith, finances, and the freedom of good credit. And I'm Nefateria, and I'm a certified professional life coach, author, and speaker. And I help individuals who have had credit challenges increase their credit worthiness. And I'm also the founder of the E-League, formerly called You Go Girl, and that's an entrepreneurial organization that helps and encourage entrepreneurs by creating an environment that empowers, educates, and elevates them so they can grow their business. And yesterday we talked a little bit about why we were overspending, some things that have a tendency to overspend. So 21% of Americans regularly exceed their monthly expenses over their income. In other words, they spend more than they're bringing in just monthly expenses. And so, like I said, today we're going to continue that discussion about what are some reasons that we have a tendency to overspend. While people are still joining me, I'm going to go ahead and recap and put in the comments what the 5 reasons that I gave yesterday were. Give me one moment. So reason number 1 from yesterday was we do not set monthly savings goals. Reason number 2 was we have an easy access to credit. Number 3 was we have easy access to cash. Number 4 is we have a tendency to credit card misuse of a credit card. Credit card misuse is number 4. And number 5 was giving into temptation. So how many of you, set out to go to the store just to get a shirt or a pair of shoes or just to get the milk, and then you like, oh, well, let me go check and see what they got on sale. Or you see that big sale sign and you like, oh, let me see what they got going over there. So you might have went in there for one item, but you end up getting several items just because of the selling, what's on sale, or you just wanted to take a detour and search the store just to see if there's anything that you may need that they may have or that you may want that they may have. So let's continue to talk about the ways that we have a tendency to, or reasons why we have a tendency to overspend. So number 6 is we spend to feel good. Now, I don't know if this is something that men have a tendency to do, but I know as a woman, I have found myself sometimes to feel better about whatever I may be going on emotionally, and I want to go buy me a new blouse, or I may want to go and get a manicure or pedicure or do something, to make me feel good, whether it's something that makes me look good or something just to make me feel good physically or whatever. And so that is another reason sometimes that we have a tendency to overspend. We kind of spend to feel good. We have something that's going on emotionally and we figure, well, since this is not going right over here. Good morning, Lisa. How are you? Please tag and share. I truly appreciate it. Something's not going right over here. So then you say, you know what? Because this is not going right over here, you know what? They done made me mad. I'm going to go out here and spend this money and get me something to make me feel cute and look good. Or they done made me mad, so I'm going to go out here, and some people even take it to the extreme and go buy a new car or something like that. But we have a tendency to overspend to make us feel good. So that is reason number 6. We're spending to feel good. I know I've been a victim of that, and I'm learning more so to just deal with whatever the emotional thing that I have going on, and that the resolve is not to go and spend money. The resolve is to communicate and deal with whatever the emotional thing that I have going on that's making me want to go do something to feel good. Sometimes, and for all you that know, I'm currently working with a trainer, so sometimes we also, have a tendency to overeat because we're emotionally going through something, and we find that comfort food or that favorite snack. It's kind of off my subject, but still just to kind of give you an idea or make it relevant to people that may not be big on shopping or may not have a tendency to overspend just because they're trying to buy something to feel good. Sometimes we eat to feel good and things of that nature. So tip number 7 is cannot Right, Lisa. We've all been there, been in some type of, relationship or something that's going on, or family issues or whatever. And it's like, you know what? I'm just going to eat, or I'm just going to shop, and that's just going to make me feel all the better because these new boots or whatever, I'm going to be looking good when I step out, and no matter what I got going on, or this sweet chocolate Hershey with almonds. Good morning, Sheila. How are you? Going to make me feel good because it's so, you know, it's chocolate and it has nuts. It's gonna make me feel good. Y'all take that however y'all want to. But yeah, we've all been there. We've done that. So tip number 7 is, or why we overspend, is we can't say no to a sale. And my mom tells us all the time, if it went on sale once, it'll go on sale again. Can't say no to a sale. If it went on sale once, it'll go on sale again. And as I've grown and matured and started to watch sales and say, you know, say, hey, this is the couch that I want or the bed that I want, and I'll watch it for times to see, okay, they're having this sale during this time of the year. What's the next holiday? Do they have that same sale or do they have a better sale? You know, or sometimes you connect with the salesperson so they'll give you the heads up when they are having a sale. But that's one of the reasons we have a tendency to overspend, because we cannot say no to a sale. And sometimes, is it really a sale? Is it really? You know, when they say buy 2 and get 1 or whatever, so one might have been $10, but if you buy 2, you get 3, and it's just like you're spending more money to try to get another one, but do you really need 3 of those things, or whatever the case may be? So sometimes we have a tendency to overspend because we cannot say no to a sale, you know, and sometimes a sale really ain't a sale. You know, you may think it's a sale because they put it a big bright red sign that says sale, or they got lights flashing on the item, or, you know, something like that, or they put it in the first part of their advertisement, so you think it's a sale, but it may not even really be a sale. It may just be the item that they're focusing on for that month. Good morning, Carolyn. How are you? Lisa has a management experience in retail. So Lisa, please comment and let me know if that's true. Is those items sometimes really not on sale, but just the highlighted item for the month? Or generally when y'all say something's on sale, it's generally on sale from the regular price? Or is it just a highlighted item for the month and y'all just trying to get some sales in that area? Feel free to comment. I'd love to know what you got to say about that. So number 8 is, we sometimes overspend to prove our worth. Good morning, sweetie. How are you doing? Okay, so there are sales cycles. Okay, good to know. So number 8, we have a tendency to overspend because we're trying to prove our worth. So, you know, in other words, you may be in a situation where, you know, for whatever reason, you might have had a stigma on you that you were cheap or frugal or something like that. So the next time you out with that group of friends or out with that girlfriend, you know, you may say the bill's on me, or I got it, or round on me, or I'm going to take care of, or girl, we're going to go shopping and I'm going to buy you something, or whatever the case may be. You're just trying to prove your worth. And so that's another reason that we have a tendency to overspend. But it's all about mindset. So you have to just work on yourself internally. It's a constant, everyday effort to work on your mindset and know that you don't need to overspend to prove anything to anyone. Just be comfortable in who you are. You know, ask God to deliver you from what people think about you, and just be comfortable who you are. If you're cheap, if you're frugal, if you're always watching your coins and you don't need the latest and greatest things, you know, you'd rather spend your money on securing a future for your family or vacation or whatever, be secure in that and be okay with that. So number 10 is lifestyle maintenance. Is the reason why we have a tendency to overspend, because we're just basically trying to maintain whatever lifestyle that we have set up for ourselves. Hold on, wait. I'm sorry, guys. I got to think about my spelling there. Okay, there it is. Good morning, Michael. How are you, sweetie? So number 10 is lifestyle maintenance. We have a tendency to overspend because we're trying to maintain whatever lifestyle that, you know, we have set up for ourselves. So that can, one thing I'll tell my brothers all the time is that, you know, or even when I personally want to purchase a new vehicle, I say, you know, don't buy a vehicle that you can't maintain the maintenance on. Just don't do it. You know, if you can't maintain the maintenance on it, and I'm not talking about no shade tree mechanic. I'm talking about taking it to the dealership or taking it to a very reputable company that can maintain the maintenance on the vehicle, that knows that vehicle inside and out. Then you don't need to purchase a vehicle just because it'll look good in your driveway. It'll look good when you go in the yard, or look good when you out with your frat brothers or sorority sisters or whatever. No, if you can't maintain that maintenance, then you don't need to make that purchase. So we have a tendency to overspend because we're trying to maintain a lifestyle that our money may not say we should have had it to begin with. So we overspend because we're trying to maintain a lifestyle. And my final reason why we have a tendency to overspend, it kind of goes into what I've kind of been talking about a little bit already, is trying to keep up an image. We're trying to keep an image up. We're trying to maintain a certain level of We put certain things on social media, or and so we're trying to maintain that type of image, or we're trying to keep up. Okay, Lisa, what you got going? Sometimes they'll just put a sale tag on things and haven't marked them down at all. They're just bringing attention to a particular item. They know people respond to the word sale in marketing, and this is called positioning. Thank you, Lisa. Earlier, I was talking about a reason we have a tendency to overspend is because, we can't say no to a sale. And just my 2 cents, I felt like sometimes items are not truly on sale, that they're just being highlighted for that month. They got put in the front of the flyer, or they got a red sale sign on it or something, just to get more purchases of that particular item. And Lisa has retail management experience, so I asked her to comment whether that was true or false, or what her experience showed to prove. And that's what I just read her comment, what she said about that. So just be mindful. Just don't jump on things because they're on sale. If it's something that you truly want, watch it. Be mindful. Watch it and see if it really goes on sale, if that's really a sale, or it's just they're just trying to highlight it for that particular event, that month, that holiday. And so, like I said, the 11th reasons why we have a tendency to overspend is because we're trying to keep up an image for whomever, for your friends, your family, or whatever. Sometimes people put words on you, and so then you try to keep up that image. So you're spending money to, help them to continue to believe whatever they're saying about you. She's the rich one, or they bougie, or they got it like that. Oh, they got plenty of money. So then every time you're in their presence, you want to live up to what they think about you. And that can be good or bad, So so just keeping up whatever image, you're gonna tend to overspend to try to keep up that image of what people think. Oh, they get a new car every 2 years. So every 2 years you're trying to go out here and get a new car, even though your money or your finances does not dictate that's a wise decision to do, and that's not being a good steward over your finances. But because you're trying to keep up the image that you have presented, or that your friends, family think or have said about you, you tend to overspend. So just to kind of recap the ones that we talked about today, we talked about a couple more reasons why we have a tendency to overspend. We spend to feel good. We overspend, to feel good, because we can't say no to a sale, because we need to prove our self-worth. We need a sense of power. We need to maintain a certain lifestyle, or we need to keep up a certain image. So those are just a few things I want to talk to you guys today about why we have a tendency to overspend. This is the season of giving, so everybody's like in the giving spirit, and they're looking for Black Friday deals, and looking for different sales, and looking for different things to spend their money on, to give and show appreciation to their family and their loved ones. But just be mindful of not to overspend. Go ahead and now, instead of budgeting for what you're going to give, if you have a big family, maybe y'all need to pool names, so you don't have to get 10 gifts. You might only have to get 1 gift. You can barter some type of services for each other in lieu of actually spending money. You can just do something for each other. So just think of other ways that you can give that can help you prevent you from overspending. I appreciate your time today. You can catch me here every weekday morning, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, on the Money Matters Morning Show, where we talk all things faith, finances, and the freedom of good credit. Please tag and share. You can follow me on all social media at Nefateria Robinson. That's Periscope, Instagram, Facebook, and I'm on Twitter at ACT with Nef. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day. And remember, owe no man nothing but to love him, for he that have loveth hath fulfilled the law. Bye.